Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name's Michelle and we are getting into Black Widow today. But before we do, if y'all can drop a like on the video because it helps in the algorithm and I'd appreciate it. Now, I did a little digging on Black Widow because I was very curious. I mean, coming out of Endgame, she's like dead. Like I think she turns into this, like her soul now powers the soul stone. And once everything goes snappy snap, her soul kind of, I guess, gets used up in a way. I'm just assuming. I could be so wrong about that. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. But I was very curious as to where does Black Widow fall in the timeline? And imagine my annoyance to find out that this movie takes place between Civil War and Infinity War. And I'm annoyed because it's like, why give us a movie about her? I feel like this movie probably should have been made before Infinity War. But it feels like an afterthought. Like, I think I spoke about this in a different reaction, but I spoke on how her death annoyed me because like she died and then we immediately got into telling jokes. Like they had their little moment at the lake. I'll give them that. Touching. And then they immediately have Rocket making jokes after her death. And I'm like, can I feel her death a bit more, please, before y'all start cracking jokes? Like, give us a moment to breathe and make sense of Natasha's death and feel the weight and the impact of that. So I'm glad that she has this movie to really kind of, how can I put it? We did you dirty, girl, but here's your movie type vibe that we're getting. But at the same time, it's still doing her dirty because why is her movie coming after her death? If you get what I'm saying, like, y'all did Natasha dirty. Y'all did, especially considering Scarlett Johansson's a really good actress, in my opinion. I think she's good. I think she's good. Is that like I honestly don't know how people feel about her acting. Do people think she's a great, like, I don't know if I can say she's a great actress because I've never actually seen her act outside of Marvel work. I've never seen her act outside of it. I know she did a Ghost in a Shell, like, it's not a remake. I don't know what they did, like a live action Ghost in a Shell movie. I never watched it because I just hate when one of my like Ghost in a Shell is one of my favorite animes and anime movies, and I generally hate when Western media touches anything to do with Japanese storytelling. They usually butcher it. This is a tangent, so let me get back to Black Widow. So I know Florence Pugh is in it. I don't know into what capacity she's in it. I'm assuming she's also like another fellow. What did Natasha call it in Age of Ultron? She referred to the place she was trained as something, but I forgot. It's like we saw her doing ballet and she was learning how to fight, and they were taking her into this room, and there was like these creepy two little girls with their mouths like just like their mouths were just gone, like something out of a horror movie, like that place. I'm assuming that Florence Pugh's character, like they trained together. It's sort of my assumption going in. And that's all I really got. Natasha, you deserve better. I guess I got that too. Anyways, let's just get into this. So grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you like to do when it's your favorite reaction. Just get comfortable and let's get to it. And like it before we get into the reaction. Thank you. Hello, little blue-haired girl. I'm assuming this is Ohio 1995. I'm assuming this is her. Babies.
I told you.
I thought she was Russian. Right? Oh my god, did they brainwash her and made her think she's from Russia or something?
Everything okay?
What if this is like a simulation? It's a fake Ohio.
No. How long do we have?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
You remember when I told you that one day we would have that big adventure? And today's the day.
Yeah!
Are they going to Russia now?
Where are we going?
Home.
Mommy, you're silly. We just left home.
Yikes. Oh, they heading to their house now? Shit, they got lucky as hell.
I want my song.
I miss American Pie. Rode the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Okay, seatbelts.
Poor thing, I had to even have shoes
Why isn't Dad
on.
on the plane?
He's coming, baby, he's coming.
Poor cat. Is everybody just super soldiers now? Yeah, Steve was not special, I guess. Or maybe he... Y'all just giving everybody the super serum, I see. So her dad was a super soldier. Shit. Oh my god.
I need you up here.
I need you to pull away.
Shit.
You got blood on you.
It's okay, baby.
Y'all got Natasha going through hell as a child. And this little girl in the back. I'm gonna call her Little Flo. Shit. Oh!
You can do it.
Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ah! Traumatized for life.
Get up, Mommy. Pain will make you stronger.
Oh. You know, we're like that with a bullet.
Nah, please, please, I beg you, no more undercover work. I'll get back in the action. I want my suit back. I want it back. General Durakov, it's been over 3 years.
They're Russians. Oh, she's speaking Russian now.
Never let them take your heart.
Oh, damn. That shove her. So,
And
okay. He's undercover, and she was used as like they're all like the wife and the children were just used as like props, so to speak, like props to, so he be undercover. Got it.
Daddy!
Oh, poor thing.
Yelena! Daddy!
Yelena. Oh shit.
Touch her!
Oh.
Double the city!
Oh.
Can't take her. You can't. She's only 6.
you were even younger.
That is fucked up.
Everything's gonna be fine.
They're just drugged and taken like that. They're babies. What the fuck? Is this a container ship of children? Dark. Oh no. This is disturbing. I don't, How am I already crying? That was sick. And too real. Little girls being packed into a container ship and sorted. Wow. Jesus. And we waited this long to get a movie centered around her? With I mean, that was heavy. But with that kind of history,
Firing in place of 3, 5, 4. She made us. Target deployed smoke. She's on foot with the package. Stay high. I'm going to ground.
Was that Lena's actress from House of the Dragon? Ooh, twisted. Shit, that was brutal. Oh shit. The hell was that? And all these people just walking away like we ain't see shit.
Free the others.
So this is, she hasn't dyed her hair. She hasn't cut her hair and went blonde yet, or platinum. Oh, I love a girl in a Henley.
You're in my bed.
I'm not even under the covers.
Did you get everything on my list?
We've got passports, entry visas. Got a generator outside. It's petrol powered, and the septic tank will need a flush in a couple of weeks. But you know, I've got a guy coming for that. You have to haul your rubbish into town. It's just a 20-minute drive. You okay?
Why wouldn't it be?
I hear things. Something about the Avengers getting divorced.
Ugh, it's fine. I'm actually better on my own.
No, you're not.
Because you could tell me, you know. That's the way the whole friends thing works.
I know. I have friends.
People who have friends don't call me.
Am I vibing something here? Natasha got a little boo thing out there?
And I don't pay you to worry.
What about? They got better chemistry than Bruce. I will always make sure that that couple catches a stray every time.
You're not a sportsman, Mr.
The hair
Why did
dye!
you break off the encounter with my pet python? Because I discovered he had a crush on me.
I do that too. Oh. Bitch. Was that on purpose? Did someone fuck with her shit? With my high heels on, it's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor, I gotta run. Oh my. I knew it was a fucking trap. Someone fucked with a generator to lure her out there. Mask wearing looking bitch. Oh my god, why does he walk like the slow Terminator walk? Everybody got a shield, huh? Benefit of having the shield is that she's worked with Steve, so she should know how to like where to go. Oh, lovely. No ma'am. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Yes, I could. Oh. Did it do what? What is this thing? Is there a person in there? Or is it just like a robot? There we go. You know our spy likes to have her little gadgets. This robot has a sword and a shield. Hawkeye had a sword in Endgame. Oh shit. You know, that might be even better for her. She's able to like get the hell out of there. Ooh, that was so she's good. Oh shit. Is that the same black box that we saw Florence Pugh? Her character's name is escaping me now. with the red vials that look like the same box.
I know you're out there.
I know you know I'm out here.
Please don't fight.
So we're gonna talk like grown-ups? Is that what we are?
Oh, she looks happy to see her. I saw a slight smile. Girls! Well, damn. Oh, shit. Oh my god. This is unnecessary. Ah! Oh god, they're beating each other up. Just smash your face with a fucking plate. Okay, this is intense. A little too much. Oh my. Okay, this is a little too intense. This is not necessary, ladies. This is like the worst sibling fight ever. But granted, I'm not one to judge because my mom had to call the police on us once when we fought, so. I mean, we didn't pick up knives. We just picked up textbooks and threw it at each other. Oh my god. Holy shit. God, ah! Shit. No, have you ever, do you have sisters or brothers and you fight with them? We were in school at the time, hence why we threw textbooks. Them big ass matching textbooks. Oh my god! This is too much. But you know what? They're assassins. This is how assassins play fight. Well, not play fight, but fight when they're angry at each other. Yeah, because you're all about to get choked up.
I'm not here trying to be your friend, but you need to tell me what that is.
It's a synthetic gas. The gas immunizes the brain's neural pathways from external manipulation.
Maybe in English next time?
Это антидот контролю синазм.
They really are such sisters. They hadn't seen each other in like 30 years and yet they're still like haven't missed a beat.
Where's an Avenger when you need one?
I'm on the run. You could have gotten me killed.
Well, what was I supposed to do? You're the only superhero person that I know.
She's probably the more flesh and blood one. Let's say Tony isn't.
I kept checking the news, expecting to see Captain America bringing down the Red Room.
Taking down the Red Room? What are you talking about? It's been gone for years. Dracob's dead. It took almost destroying the entire city just to get to him.
If you're so sure, then tell me what happened. Tell me exactly.
I'm guessing he ain't dead.
And you checked the body? Confirmed the kill?
There was no body left to check.
Oh. Well, if you don't see the body, they're
forgetting
definitely
Dracov's daughter.
alive. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, is it the robot? Ooh, I like the detail of all the, like, the wind moving everything. This gives Mission Impossible, like running across buildings. Very Tom Cruise. Damn, girl, you are committed. Shit. Oh, no, don't stab her. We're trying to help you. Well, she did. Ah! Ah, my God. Bitch! Oh. How the hell did you land to your feet? God damn. Natasha's just taking like all those bruises we saw on her, she just like doubled them by 1,000 after that fall.
You're hurt. Let me help you.
Ah, her leg! It's not supposed to be going that way. Terminate, bitch. I don't want to do this. Oh, her side of her face with her eye, it's all black. Ah, I don't want to just see it close up.
Where are my keys? Suchka.
God damn! Y'all just fucking up Budapest? I'm telling you, this is giving me such Mission Impossible vibes. Motorcycle car chases. Oh shit!
You can't just steal a guy's car.
So you want me to chase him down and unsteal it?
Kinda. We were supposed to be the good guys.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
It's the shit plan.
Well, how are you supposed to take them out? There's not a lot of places where you can hide. Oh. Okay then. Damn. Oh. She'll survive that. This robot is, oh my god. Did he just steal the Avengers like weapons of choices? He has the shield, which is like Steve, the arrows and the sword, which is Clint. Oh, please don't move. Oh my god. And your skulls are crushed. Her blood. No. Mm-mm. I see this. I'm going the opposite direction. Oh, was it like a trap? Clever.
Who the hell is that guy?
Draco's special project. He can mimic anyone he's ever seen.
Oh, we're not a robot?
You didn't say one word about Dracov's daughter. You killed her.
Oh.
I had to.
Oh. Oh, this looks like a baby. Oh, oh no. Girl, do not tell me you planted a bomb in that little girl's backpack.
I needed her to be sure.
Natasha, we clear?
Don't tell me her backpack was that fucking.
I needed out.
I mean, sucks for her. Like she said, I needed out. I ain't doing this fuck shit no more. Sorry. No, I'm not justifying child murder, y'all. I'm not.
Where did you think I was all this time?
I thought that you got out and were living a normal life.
Well, that sounds like a lie.
You just didn't want your baby sister to tag along whilst you saved the world with the cool kids.
You weren't really my sister.
Oh, wait, they're not blood related? Why did I thought they were all
And this
so there's no blood relation between any of them?
When you're fighting with the arm and the hair and you do like a fighting
Hey, it's cool.
It's a fighting pose.
She's such a little sister.
All that time that I spent posing, I was trying to actually do something good to make up for all the pain and suffering that we caused.
Well, then you were fooling yourself, because pain and suffering is every day, and we are both still a trained killer. Except I'm not the one that's on the cover of a magazine. I'm not the killer that little girls call their hero.
And that clerk heard all that, and it's like, shit. She may have read you, girl. That clerk just looking on like, I'm not involved.
That gas? The counter agent? I was on a mission to retrieve it, and she exposed me, and I killed the widow that freed me. I'm talking about chemically altering brain functions. They're two completely different things. You're fully conscious, but you don't know which part is you. It takes more every day. Children who don't have anyone to protect them. Just like us when we were small. Maybe 1 in 20 survives the training, becomes a widow, the rest he kills.
Damn.
Did you ever look for your parents?
My mom abandoned me in the street like garbage.
Did you ever wish for kids? I want a dog.
Child, these days that might be less expensive.
Don't.
Don't what?
You're going to give me some big hero speech, I can feel it.
Speeches aren't really my thing. It was more like an invitation.
To go to the Red Room and kill Dracov?
That sounds like fun.
Could be fun though.
Yep.
Look at them bonding over murder. Yeah, let's go murder our abuser. I'm always on board with that one.
So, I have the nuclear code, but there he is.
Why is the super soldier in jail?
Finally.
And y'all are all gonna lose. Oh, shit. Oh, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, it goes in his ear.
Today's your lucky day, Alexei.
Oh, shit. Ooh, or maybe not. Ah! Okay, maybe I was right.
He's never going to make it.
No.
Get me closer.
Ooh.
Such a poser.
That little badass baby. I can't believe she's dead. Or is she? What if the reveal at the end of this is that the soul stone like reincarnated her into something else and she's still alive? Ooh! Is that a rocket launcher? RPG? Man. There we go. Oh.
This would be a cool way to die.
I mean, unique way. Not cool, but unique. Oh, let's go, mama. My little super soldier with the flames. And I say flames because her hair looks like flames.
I need some help up here!
Oh, you can't hear me, huh?
They probably hate you. I kind of offer them up to the to that red room. Oh shit. I mean, he didn't offer them up, but like he didn't do anything to help protect them. Natasha flat out
Did your
said she didn't
time
wanna
of the
go back.
month?
I don't get my period, dipshit. I don't have a uterus.
Or ovaries.
Dark.
Tell me where the red room is.
I have no idea.
Wait, Mama Lena?
We thought she was dead.
Bah, you cannot kill a fox that swift.
Ew.
She works remotely outside St. Petersburg.
I don't think we have enough fuel for St. Petersburg.
No, we're good. We'll make it.
Okay.
Oh, bitch! Aye. Well, they made it in some capacity. Family reunion. Disturbed family reunion. Did you take a shower yet? What the hell? This is a stupid ass Red Guardian suit.
It still fits.
Define fit.
Oh my god.
I never watched it once.
Did she say never watched it? Oh my god, so he stinks even worse.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
Yes, you are. You're going to
I
get
don't slouch.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mouth.
Come in.
Did the pig open the door?
Did that pig just open the door?
You right?
Stop breathing.
What the what?
We stole the key to unlocking free will.
Well, that sounds jacked. Can you let the pig breathe? Oh my god.
science is now so exact, the subject can be instructed to stop breathing and has no choice but to obey.
Okay, you made your point. That's enough.
So they have control over involuntary actions now?
Do you know who they tested on?
No, that's not my department.
Nah, come on. Don't lie to them.
I'm not lying.
You're Drekhov's architect.
Oh, so she knew that they were testing it on them? That's why she meant don't let them take your heart?
You are an idiot. And you're a coward.
Yeah. Because if she said don't let them take your heart, and what she said, it means she knew what she was doing was wrong. She had enough cognition to understand that.
I am simple man, and I think that for a couple deep undercover Russian agents, I think we did pretty great as parents, huh?
Yes, we had our orders and we played our roles to perfection.
It's not an excuse.
That wasn't real. Who cares?
Don't say that. Please don't say that. It was real. It was real to me. You are my mother.
Oh no.
You were my real mother. The closest thing I ever had to one. And you? You got out. Dreykov made sure no one could escape. Are you gonna say anything?
Well, I guess in Natasha's defense, she did try to go after him. Granted, she said there was nothing left of the body to check. And then after that, he went deep into hiding to make sure no one would ever find him.
Why are you doing this?
Why does a mouse born in a cage run on that little wheel? Do you know I was cycled through the Red Room 4 times before you were even born?
Damn.
Never given a choice.
You're not a mouse, Melina. You were just born in a cage, but that's not your fault.
Tell me, how did you keep your heart?
Pain only makes us stronger. Didn't you tell us that?
I'm sorry, I already alerted the Red Room. They'll be here any minute.
What the fuck? Moment ruined? Girl, Melina, you were doing so well.
No. You have done nothing but tell me how bored you were. I was the chore, the job you didn't want to do. Me, you were everything.
I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. They were singing Bye, Miss America, bye. Drove my Chevy. Good old boy.
I wanna cry. Aww.
Singing.
This will be the day.
Aww. Bitch, it really is the day that you die. Oh, fuck that song, man. Wait, why that song? Why that made me want to tear up? Fuck this movie. Oh, damn, Melina. Melina, you did us dirty, girl. You did us dirty. Yeah, dude. Ominous, awful, disturbed, disgusting, needs to be destroyed.
So, how was the family reunion?
Oh, it was awful. They were clingy and too emotional and needy.
Just like old times, huh?
What about Romanov?
She's a traitor. She turned her back on her people, on her blood. When you look into the eyes of a child you have raised, no mask in the world can hide that.
Oh, shit.
Welcome home.
Elena, it's me, it's Mama.
You have a 2-inch blade
concealed in your belt line.
What?
There we go, girl. Fuck her shit up. Ah, don't you stab her, you son of a bitch. Yeah, kick him. Kick him.
What was my mother's name?
Yikes.
What was her name? Unknown.
Kill her. Yes. Just.
You
Oh.
feel anything when I killed your daughter?
Ah. Let's not flaunt that.
You gave me my greatest weapon.
Bitch. The daughter lived? Oh.
When your bomb exploded,
Well, I mean, it makes sense that her face is like covered in burns. How'd she live?
look at her. You find it difficult to look at her.
Kinda. I
I
feel
do.
bad.
She watches everything. You want to tell her you're sorry? Well, you should have thought of that before you blew her face off.
Well, I mean, it's not like she didn't do it without a reason. I mean, granted, her being collateral damage and destroy your rat ass.
So,
I mean, Tasha had more of a reason to do her awful thing rather than your ass doing your awful thing. Oh,
That was a mistake.
try your knife.
what the hell? Is she like conditioned?
I'm not controlling you, Natasha, but there is a pheromonal lock. Smelling my pheromones prevents you from committing violence against me.
What? Smelling his pheromone, bitch. What is this, an Omega verse? Don't fucking say anything if you know what that is. And don't even look it up if you don't know. Look at you. Oh.
There are 50 people on this planet.
Oh, stop it!
Don't tell me to stop!
If I don't tell you when to stop, then how will you know when to shut up?
Oh.
Come on. Think I can't take a punch?
Oh.
God damn it, you're weak.
You're clearly egging him on.
These world leaders, these great men, they answer to me and my widows.
She was watching something. Is his finger that ring?
These girls were trash. They are thrown out into the street. I recycle the trash.
Oh my god.
And I give them purpose.
What is this, like the world's largest trafficking ring? This is sick and heartbreaking. Shit. Ooh. Okay. Very cat-like. Is that from Black Panther? Because I'm like very cat-like, but I'm like, is she mimicking T'Challa?
You weren't quite strong enough, so I'll have to finish it myself.
What are you going to do?
Oh!
Sever the nerve. You took my childhood. You took my choices and tried to break me. But you're never gonna do that to anybody ever again.
Oh no. These girls are under control though. Oh, watch his punk ass run. I mean, she's whooping ass, but don't want her to whoop ass. Oh god, oh god. No fighting. Oh shit. Tasha, oh. Her abdomen. Yelena, you got the spray? The gas? Oh my god, Natasha went into this. There we go. The gas that will set you free. Inhale it. Breathe it in. Let it erase that old man's stank ass pheromones. Yes. Oh, it's like a 90s movie where you run with the flames and gone. Oh my god. Oh. Very Uncharted. Burn it down, yes. Did they just jump off? What dedicated motherfuckers. I hate that. I just hate when they fight to the very end. Like, give up. I gotta say, this gotta be like the Marvel movie with the most dodgiest CGI I've seen this yet. What's happening?
Don't do it!
What is she doing?
This was fun!
What?
No!
Oh my god! What? Oh, she was destroying the engine of the plane. Oh, not his glasses. He deserved worse. Oh, damn. Why are these bitches just flying? Like, I get it. People really do jump like this in real life, but come on now. Don't you come out. Don't y'all start fighting midair. Don't you fucking do it. They're really throwing hands midair. I mean, see, this makes sense though, because she blew her up. Yeah, that makes perfect. You try to kill, you blew me up as a child. I'll throw mid out. Yeah, that makes sense. Throw hands midair. Yeah, that's the beef you want to catch. That makes all the sense in the world. Oh, she did the same flip. I don't think, yeah, I was about to say, she's controlled, isn't she? So, I mean, spray her. Spray her. Oh, look at that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Say God.
Damn. Imagine being so horrible that your daughter is more relieved that you're gone rather than the girl that tried, the woman who tried to psh, or use her to psh you. Imagine being that awful, that evil.
Melina?
We're both upside down.
Aww. Probably the only good memories that poor girl ever had. Poor thing.
My mom and Kaya sister.
Oh, yes.
I should have come back for you.
You don't have to say that. It's okay.
It was real to me too.
Thank you.
That looks a lot better.
Go on, say it. I want to hear it. It would really be good for me to hear it, really.
You're the best.
I'm impressed.
Close enough.
Where are you going to go?
Funny, my whole life I didn't think I had any family. Turns out I got two. One of them's a bit of a mess right now. I'm gonna go break a few of them out of prison.
Oh. So I guess this happened between her taking off after Rhodey's accident and then Steve sending that the voicemail to Tony. No, there's nothing response. Oof. Nothing. Just the wind. The fuck? She could kill you, you know. Look at her. She wants to kill her. This is the
what this woman did.
That approached
Honestly,
John
I can't
Walker.
even imagine.
Shit.
You're not supposed to be bothering me on my holiday time, Valentina.
Oh, she works for her?
Maybe you'd like a shot at the man responsible for your sister's death.
I knew this bitch is no good. I knew it. She collected John Walker's ass. And what? Yelena, get away from her! She's evil! Oh, fuck. Yelena. What does she want? What is this lady's end game? She keeps popping up. This is the second time, or technically the third, because she popped up twice in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now she's in Black Widow. She's got to go. And Yelena, you got to stop working for her, baby. We love you. Look at that. She's trying to turn you against Natasha's best friend. She's no good. She's got to go. Okay, everyone. So it's been a day and a half since I watched the Black Widow movie. I just wanted to sit with it and maybe like watch certain parts again before I gave my thoughts and my feelings. Ultimately, I still think what I said in the intro about it, Natasha getting a movie to herself after her death was, not a favorable outcome for her character and just what she represents. I mean, the topics that were touched in this movie about how women are like, there's just too much of them and they're a resource that the world does not protect enough or prioritize enough. The topic of that, and then how this movie was done after her death and she just wasn't giving that recognition. Her character, the actresses, wasn't given that recognition and respect throughout the MCU, but her tenure there, I think that just sums up so much. The irony is not lost on me given everything that the movie broaches. I think we have gotten glimpses, particularly in Age of Ultron and Endgame, where we understand that Natasha's childhood was beyond the word cruel. But seeing that, I think the first 10 minutes to me were the highlight of the movie, interestingly enough. That montage was the highlight of the movie for me. It really did a painful and, how can I put it? It was a very abstract, but not abstract way of showing Natasha's a victim of human trafficking, as well as Yelena, and so are all of the widows. And their childhood, as Natasha states in the movie, is stolen from them. Their innocence is stolen from them. I think everyone loses their innocence at some point in their life, but there is something insidious to, I mean, it's not something insidious. It is insidious to rob these girls of their lives, their innocence, and do it and exploit them for your profit, for your own gain. Ew. I think the movie, I mean, I understand why the movie could not delve deeper into the topic of human trafficking. It is a Disney product, but I am not upset at that. Like, I do think the movie really gave a substantial nod to what's at the heartbeat of Natasha's tragedy. And it brushed up against a topic of human trafficking that it said this is what she's a victim of. It did not shy away in the beginning of that movie at all. And I appreciate that a lot. It did not, yes, it pulled punches as the movie went on. It started off really dark and then it lightened up as it went along. And I think that's apropos. Like, I'm never going to fault, like, I'm not going to watch a Disney movie and expect something like guttural and raw. Like, I'm never going to put that on a Disney movie to do. I won't. I think it's ridiculous to expect that of something that it's not. It's going as close as it can to letting you know what this is without actually saying it, given that it is geared towards teenagers and children. But as an adult, I think you can absolutely understand just what is going on for her and Yelena. And that opening, particularly the Cuba scene, seeing Yelena with her bear and her little pink shorts and her barefoot feet, there's just something so disturbed about that imagery. Hearing her scream for her mother and running across and seeing Natasha's protectiveness of her, and the fact that she had to pull a gun. Like, I had no idea Natasha had already gone through the Red Room at that point. Like, this is an entire sleeper cell mission that they're on. It's heavy. It's really heavy. And seeing them just put the needle into them and throwing them into the back of a train car and filing them out and sorting them, not recognizing their humanity, and this is happening to them because they're girls. It's painful. But like I said, I tip my hat to Disney for at least making it very clear this happened to Natasha's a victim of this, and it's part of her story, it's part of her life, and you kind of wish we had gotten more of it earlier into the universe. Like when they were doing these movies, like you had your solo, like you had 3 solo Thor movies. Was it 3 Captain Americas, 1 Hulk? Yes, it wasn't Mark Ruffalo. 3 Iron Man movies. I just feel like there was space to give Natasha, especially considering this is what her life is like. I think there's just it deserved a nod prior to her death, but at least I'm not going to say at least she got it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying thankfully they did it. Should have been done earlier, but I don't want to say at least it happened, because it's like you're letting them off the hook for being assholes for not giving her due earlier on in the story, especially when this is such a heavy topic in her life, and it's so real and it's so pivotal and it's so heavy and raw and necessary to speak on in some aspects. But yes, Natasha and Yelena, I loved the sister bond and the chemistry between both Florence and Scarlett. They worked very well off of each other. I feel so bad for Yelena when she was at that dinner table telling them, you know, she was a prop. Natasha was a prop too, but she had already cycled through the Red Room. She was kind of already on her training, her spy, like she was learning. Like I feel like this was a way to sort of teach her what a nuclear family is like, and getting accustomed that way. She has that in her repertoire of spy work. When she gets older, she knows and understands these feelings, and she can then utilize them later on to manipulate and infiltrate. But for Yelena, she was just a prop that they, you know, to add to the family disguise. And her, I mean, we don't even know where she came from. She could have been an orphan. She could have had parents that they killed and stole her. There's just so many different ways Yelena could have come into this family fold that we don't get to know. And I like that we don't get to know, because Yelena doesn't get to know. We are equally lost to where Yelena comes from. The cruelty of that is just, there's no words to like, you can't understate how heart-wrenching that is and how traumatizing that must be for her now that she's sort of free of this chemical subjugation and having to recalibrate what's real and what's not. It's interesting seeing Natasha deny that bond for as long as she did. And I think a huge part of it was like guilt and self-loathing, as well as like, clearly Natasha enjoyed the time she spent in Ohio with this family. She says as much in Cuba, like she doesn't want to go back there. She wants to stay in Ohio. I think maybe part of her rejecting that time of her life is that it felt good. Like it was a good moment in her life, and maybe she feels guilty for feeling joy in any aspect of what she lived while working for the Red Room. Maybe it's just a rejection of anything good coming out of that. Like, it was all bad. Like, you know, when I don't want to use, no, I don't think that's a fair topic, because that's just, it's not the same. But I was going to talk about, like, you're in a very awful relationship, but there are good moments that you want to hang on to. But because it was, you know, it's all bad, you can't cling to something that felt good, because it's shaded into something very toxic and abusive. So you're like, I don't want to pick out or cherry pick good moments, because I feel like that's what it was for Natasha. She just rejected the sibling bond. She rejected the feel that this is good, because this entire period of her life, it fell under an umbrella of something that she takes no pride in. As for the parents, are Melina and Alexei, I wasn't too big on them, if I'm being honest. They were just kind of there for me. They had moments where I connect to them, like Alexei with Yelena when they were singing American Pie. That was, I teared up. That was so touching. But I didn't necessarily tear up for Alexei. I teared up more for Yelena, because that was her favorite song as a child. And we all know that feeling of, you know, your parents singing a favorite song or watching your favorite movie with you and then reliving that. There's something so nostalgic and painful to it. I think that's what that scene tapped into. The nostalgia and the pain and the heartwarming, but the conflict of, that was a good moment in your life, but it's gone now, and you're now in a different place, and you're never reclaiming that part of you again. You can just reminisce. Something painful to that, but beautiful. And then Melina telling Natasha about her parents. She said she was, I'm guessing her father sold her, and then her mother tried to get her back, is kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I'm trying to understand that family dynamic of Natasha, but I think, the cruelty of Dreykov saying unknown, it's so painful. Like, once again, it's like Yelena, but at least she knows her mother tried to fight for her. Like, they don't really truly know, but at least Natasha knows her mother did try to fight for her. But I guess, you know, I'm assuming it's her dad that sold her. She was given up, apparently. But yeah, Melina saying why does the mouse run on that wheel? You know, it's just, it's habit. It's like, you know, something's wrong. We all know we engage in things that is bad for us, but just out of sheer habit, you choose the familiar rather than the unfamiliar, even when the unfamiliar can be good for you. It's just, it's all, you know, like Melina said. And I don't think it's not necessarily made to justify, but to help you understand why, when someone is adjacent to power in these spaces, why don't they use that power to then liberate? Why do they then, it's like when, like, to bring it back to another concept like slavery, you had slaves who worked for the slave masters, who helped subjugate and oppress and keep their, you know, fellow slaves in line. But make no mistake, you're still a slave. Like, why would you do that? You know, why would you work for the person who's subjugating all of you? And you do have you have a position of power, but there is mental shackles that are involved. And speaking of mental shackles, the pheromone BS, I felt that was so ridiculous. I think there was another way they could have gone about showing that. I feel like it was meant to, like, the pheromone lock or whatever was meant to kind of demonstrate how sometimes we don't raise our hands against our abusers. We don't fight back against our abusers. We protect them. We shield them. I think that's what that scene was really going for, trying to scratch the surface of, to evoke those emotions. I feel like you just didn't need to I think maybe we could have given more screen time or faces to the widows who are now being used. I think we got one, the actress who played Lena, in House of the Dragon, she, I think, had definitely a face, a desire, not wanting to die. I can't think of any other widow that really got, I mean, I guess his daughter Antonia, but she stayed behind a mask the entire movie. So it's like, I just wish we've gotten just more of a face to some of the widows that were there. But I understand it's a movie, time constraints, there's only so much you can do. And I think that's probably at the heart of me not connecting with Melina and Dreykov. But then again, I feel like you sometimes run across side characters in movies or TV shows, and they're sometimes more intriguing than your main character. So it's just I guess it's just them. For me, they just didn't hit. Yes, Antonia, I would have liked to have seen her when she was younger. Her character was just kind of there, and I feel like that's such a shame, given she was the key to, when I say key, I don't mean that in a good way, but like using her to get close to Dreykov was her last step to defecting and joining S.H.I.E.L.D. and kind of leaving this life behind. So she was the person ultimately that was the barrier between her and her freedom in a way. Like, she used her to get to Dreykov. Without her, who knows how she would have gotten to him, considering I'm assuming Dreykov just didn't let anyone near anyone but his daughter near him. But I would have loved to have maybe gotten a scene of Natasha following Antonia as a child, giving her maybe lines, dialogue, something more than what we got of her, so we understand the emotional weight and just the desperation for Natasha, rather than just her saying, you know, I needed to get out. I would have liked to have seen more of that conflict, and then watching her like walk up, and then just, you know, just something more into that, because that is a huge thing, especially considering Antonia's taskmaster and she's like following him around for the majority of the movie. Just would have wanted more out of that. And Dreykov as a villain, for me, he kind of fell flat, but he did sort of, I feel like he was the face of a very insidious practice. And I guess that was more villainous than him. Like, he, for me, just fell flat. The pheromone things fell flat. Antonia, I would have wanted more. Like, there was potential there. Like, I feel like Melina, Dreykov, Alexei, Antonia, these were characters that all had potential to be more and to add more for Natasha and Yelena, but unfortunately it just wasn't tapped into as much as I would have wanted. But that just could have been time constraints, given you have to kind of set the stage. There's a lot of stage setting you have to do in this movie. You got to set the stage for Natasha's childhood. You got to set the stage for where Natasha's at in the timeline. Then you have to set the stage of Yelena and Natasha reconnecting or meeting up again, and then building that trust back. There's just a lot of setting up that you have to do that takes away from the character development that could have happened, which I think this should have happened, given that Natasha is dead in the not in the narrative. She's alive, but for us she's already dead. So I think instead of focusing on plot, like the Red Room, which I would imagine just isn't going to really play a huge role in the Marvel universe since it's gone, I feel like letting this be more of a character, and I guess it was, it was a character driven movie, but maybe because the topic was just so heavy, you just can't, you can brush right up to it, you just can't punch all the way through. So it feels like edging the entire time. It's like edging, and it's talking around certain subjects, and it's not displaying the scope of it. But like I said, I will never expect a Disney movie to be something it's not, like to tackle these topics fully. But just because I don't expect it doesn't mean I'm gonna walk away feeling any less edged. Like, I could still feel that way, but still understand why it didn't do that. But yes, all in all, Black Widow was a great movie. It was a painful movie. It was a necessary movie. It was 5 movies too late movie. And I think it's given us Elena going forward, considering we saw her at Natasha's memorial, and she's working for Val, and she's setting her up to go after Clint. I mean, she needs to get away from that purple streak woman. I have no idea who she works for. Hopefully at some point we will learn what her role is now. I mean, and I'm not talking about Elena, I'm talking about Val, and just what it is, her end game. Like, what does she serve in the narrative? Because she's recruited John Walker, she's clearly recruited Yelena. I'm guessing that's what the Hawkeye TV show will be about. That makes sense. You know, when I was watching WandaVision, I really wanted Wanda and Hawkeye to meet up, considering the bond that they had in Age of Ultron, and then we saw it again in Civil War. I would have loved to have seen him come back around in her life, but I mean, unfortunately, it didn't happen in WandaVision. Hopefully we can see that happen somewhere else. But I do think it's great to have Clint and Yelena meet up. That's great. That makes perfect sense considering the person they share. So I can't wait till we get into Hawkeye. That is something I'm looking very much forward to, because I get that Hawkeye, Clint Barton's just not a popular character, but I really enjoyed him in Age of Ultron. I said it, if you watch the reaction, that he was the heartbeat, like the normalcy that he brought, the family life that he brought. Sometimes it's these movies that are so out there and superhero-ish and fantastical and time travel and other planets and all of these things. Sometimes it's the most human that make it all come together. Like, and he's that kind of character in Age of Ultron that really resonated with me. So I'm not gonna be mad to see him again and get his own TV show, which I do think, it's like a Christmas thingamajigger, because I think it came around, because I know I saw my sister watching it, and I distinctly remember having a Christmas tree out. I think that's, no, yeah, I think the Christmas tree was up, but she was watching. I'm trying to remember, because I know I saw my sister watching it. This was all before she hated Disney. This was around the time she started to hate Disney. It was after Avengers Endgame, I think, is when her hate boner for Disney started. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Next up, I think, is What If, the What If series. I'm guessing this, from what I read, it's like alternative universes, or yeah, what if this happened and this is how it played out. And I wonder if it has to do with the Loki series, like when they freed the timeline. Maybe this is them giving a nod to all of the possible things that could have happened. But I'm really interested in that, because that's I feel like it's all coming together with time travel. Hopefully whatever's going with Val has, well, not time travel, I'm just like universe hopping and multiverse. Hopefully whatever's going on with Val has to do with that as well, because I want it all to like connect, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I want everything to converge and meet in this grand way, like Avengers did. Like, we got all of the singular, like the Tony movie, the Steve movie, the Hulk movie. Am I missing someone? The Thor movie, and then it all comes together in Avengers. I kind of want that, like all of these TV shows, and then the Val, and now the What If. I hope it all just comes together in this big way of like multiverse and different timelines and things like that. Like, that's my hope. Like, it all comes together the same way that Avengers movie did. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching Black Widow along with me. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all for What If next. Take care, everyone.